And Anna Scott, as Sister Reed is explaining her beliefs to a non-witness relative. And the theme is simple: who is God?
At my school, there are many ways people worship God. Some people call him Jesus or Allah or just God. So my question is, who really is God?
That's a good question, Anna. And it's true, there are so many different ways that people worship God and many gods that people worship. So what we need to do is establish who really is the true God and why does he get that title. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Bible because this is what God has given us to get to know him. So the first scripture I want to share with you today is in Psalm 83 and verse 18. Can you read that right there?
May people know that you whose name is Jehovah, you alone are the most high over all the earth.
Very good. So what name are we given there?
Jehovah,
Right. And what does it tell us about Jehovah?
that he's the most high.
Yeah, that he's the most high. Now let's learn some more about him. Let's turn to Psalm 100, and this time I want you to read verse 3.
Know that Jehovah is God. He is the one who made us, and we belong to him. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture.
Okay, so now we see that name Jehovah again, right? But what does it say about him? What is he?
God.
It says he's God. And then it also tells us something else. What did he do?
He made us.
He made us, that's right. Let's see what else he made. Now this time we're going to turn all the way, almost to the very end of the Bible. We're going to look in Hebrews chapter 3 and verse 4. And you get to read that one too. As soon as I can get it, Hebrews 3 and verse 4.
Of course, every house is constructed by someone, but the one who constructed all things is God.
That's right. So what else did God create?
The earth and the stars.
Right, very good. And so all other things Jehovah created, right? Now one more verse, and it's kind of going to go along with what you just said with Isaiah here in verse 26. I wanted to read that.
Lift up your eyes to heaven and see who has created these things. It is the one who brings out their army by number. He calls them all by name because of his vast dynamic energy and his awe-inspiring power. Not one of them is missed.
Very good. So again, like you said, when we look up at the sky and we see the stars and the moon and all those things, what does it help us to see who created them?
Jehovah.
That's right, very good. Now let me ask you a question. Let's say you made this beautiful painting and you hung it up on the wall in your house, and every time somebody came over and they looked at that picture and they said, "It's so beautiful," and your dad said, "I painted it." Or your grandma said, "Oh no, it was me, I painted it." How would you feel about that?
I would feel sad because they were giving the credit to themselves and I made it.
That's right. So then, how do you think Jehovah feels if people are worshiping all these other gods and they're not even the ones who made us?
Sad.
Yeah, that's right. So let's make sure I answered your question. Who does the Bible say is God?
Jehovah,
That's right. And why does he get that title?
because he's the most high.
Right. And what else did he do?
He made us and the stars and the moon and the sun.
That's right. And everything else. Good job. So did I answer your question? Great. Let's go make some cookies.